Since there was 14 games on the NHL schedule, we're just going to go over wins and losses for each game and how I did in my predictions. So join me. Welcome to Kicking with Kipes. Let's have some fun. Up first, we got the Leafs taking on the Rangers. The Leafs, they win 4-3. They got a little bit scared at the end with the Rangers coming back with an empty netter, or with the net empty, but I predicted the Leafs to win. We're 1-1. Flames taking on the Devils. I predicted the Flames to win. I was a little bit scared that they weren't going to, and they weren't until they scored 4 goals in the third period, ending up winning 5-3, 2-2. Avalanche taking on the Senators. I predicted the Avalanche to win. I thought it was going to be a closer game. The Avalanche, they win 5-1, 3-3. Capitals taking on the Flyers. The Capitals, they were up 3-0, and then it ended up being 3-2. I predicted the Capitals to win. Alex Ovechkin, he gets very much closer to that Wayne Gretzky record. He only needs 7 more goals to beat the record. It was just absolutely insane to say. I predicted the Caps to win 4-4. Florida Panthers taking on the Blue Jackets. I thought it was going to be a lot more higher scoring game. It was 1-0 in overtime. Thanks to Alexander Barkov, captain of the Florida Panthers. I predicted the Panthers to win 5-5. The Habs taking on the Islanders. I predicted the Habs to win this one. Unfortunately, this is where Kipes falls off the wagon. The Islanders, they win 4-3 in overtime, though, so I was very close to being right. Bo Horvat got the game-winning goal for the Islanders. Canucks taking on the Blues, a huge matchup in the Western Conference wildcard spot. The Blues, they end up winning 4-3 in overtime. Broberg got a very nice overtime game-winning goal. I predicted that to get the Blues to win, and I was right. At this point of the night, I am 6 for 7 in my predictions. That is by far the best I've done, and after this many games, so let's keep going. The Ducks taking on the Predators. The Predators, they scored first thanks to Steven Stamkos, but then they just rolled on, getting 4 straight, winning 4-1. The Ducks helped me get to 7 out of 8. This is where I fall off the wagon a little bit more. The Lightning taking on the Stars, but this game went into a shootout. So I was even closer to being right with the Lightning and the Stars game. I predicted the Stars. Unfortunately, the Lightning, they won in the shootout. They win 3-2. Kings taking on the Blackhawks. The Kings, they win 3-1. Connor Bedard got the only goal for the Blackhawks. I predicted the Kings to win, and I was right once again. This is by far the best I have done in a predictions by a country mile. Up next, we got a huge Western Conference bout. We got the Jets taking on the Oilers. The Oilers, it was a very back and forth game. The Oilers, they were without Leon Draisaitl in this game, and then they ended up losing Connor McDavid in the third period, and then they ended up losing Stuart Skinner in the third period. Just not a good night for Edmonton Oilers fans. If this is a longer term thing for those 3 players, the Oilers are going to get murdered in the playoffs because those are their 3 players. Yes, they have other pretty good players, but that is the Edmonton Oilers right there. Anywho, I predicted the Jets to win this game. The Jets, they win 4-3 in overtime thanks to Kyle Connor. Woo! Kipes is on a roll. Sabres taking on Utah. I've predicted Sabres to win this one. This is the second time the Sabres have screwed me over, and this might be the last time that I pick the Sabres because they are really pissing me off how bad they are. Utah, they win 5-2. I wasn't even close with that prediction, so that's okay. The second last game of the night is the Boston Bruins taking on the Vegas Golden Knights. I predicted Vegas to win this one. They win 5-1, keeping my pretty good freaking night going. Dorofeyev, he was by far the standout player for the Vegas Golden Knights today. He got a hat trick, leading his team along the way to get the victory. The Bruins, they're starting to do that slide that everybody thought they were going to do right after the trade deadline. But they were a little bit impressive after the trade deadline and winning a couple games against a couple really good teams, but they're starting to do the little bit of a slide. So Vegas, they win 5-1. The last game on the schedule tonight is the San Jose Sharks at home taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. The Sharks, they were winning this game 1-0, but I predicted the Canes to win because I knew they could do it. And they did. They won 3-1, getting Kipes over the finish line. That's it for the quick little recaps. 14 is a lot of games, and it seems like that people have been liking the quick videos instead of the 35, 40-minute videos for the long, hefty game days. But let's talk about how I did in my predictions. 11 out of 14. That's incredible if you're asking me, predicting that many games and getting 11 correct. And 2 of the 3 that I got wrong went into extra time. 1 into overtime, 1 into the shootout. The other one I kind of crapped the bet on. That was the Utah Sabres game. But 11 out of 14? Come on, guys. Give me some credit. That's pretty freaking good. But we will see you tomorrow for the predictions. Have a great night. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for all the support. Talk to you tomorrow.